What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with a very special video. Since there was no Real Housewives of Atlanta last night, I decided, hey, let's just talk about this Real Housewives of Potomac trailer that just recently came out last week. I believe it came out last Thursday or Friday. I don't remember the exact date that it came out. I watched the trailer. I was thinking about maybe doing a reaction video, but unfortunately, I've already saw the trailer, so any reaction that you guys would see from me wouldn't be my 100% true reaction. But we're gonna we're gonna kind of talk about this trailer. We're gonna dissect it just a little bit, and I'm just gonna give my opinions on what I saw and what to expect going forward. So you guys, let's just go ahead and just jump right into this trailer of Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I'm not gonna do no split screen or nothing like that. It's just gonna be me talking. So let's go ahead and start with this trailer. All right, you guys. So let me first start by saying the cast photo, I love it. I'm probably covering somebody up back here behind me. I don't know who it is, and I don't really give a fuck. If it's Robin or, Candace or even Giselle, cool. Now, let's first start out. You guys know, I've told you guys who I follow from Atlanta and Potomac. So on Potomac, I follow Karen and Candace on Instagram. Probably soon about to unfollow Candace. Like I said, the cast photo, amazing. We have 7 wives this season, which is a first in this franchise's history that we have 7 wives. I mean, we usually have friends that are housewives, but this is the first time that we have 7 wives on the show. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so I know what I want to talk about. So I think it was last Monday or so, or Sunday, whichever one. I can't remember when it was. But Karen posted on IG that she was still filming her her confessional look. Well, the confessional, the green screen, not the green screen, but the interview look. So I went on her comments and I asked her, so do we know anything about when we can expect to see Real Housewives of Potomac? She told me no date as of yet. But soon after that, a few days after that, we got the trailer as well as the cast photo, and the show is set to return on May 3rd. And like I said, you guys, we have a new housewife on the block. Her name is Dr. Wendy Osefo. I think so. She works as a political analyst, a media personality, entrepreneur, and she's a wife and mom of 3. So I know I know she does some stuff at Johnson. I know she's a professor at Johns Hopkins, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she's a professor at Johns Hopkins. I didn't do too much digging about Wendy. Sorry to tell you guys that. I didn't do too much digging. But the trailer, I will have to say the trailer looked amazing. I'm absolutely 100% here for the trailer. I feel like this season, I know for a fact I'm going to have to read deep into Giselle, because Giselle is Giselle. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, what it is with me. Because actually the trailer opened up with Giselle. And, she's talking about, and I'm assuming she was talking about this whole situation between Candace and Monique, the whole fight that they had with each other. And the thing is, she's talking about she doesn't want to be around Monique. And, after 5 years, granted, Potomac has kind of outshined Atlanta. I will have to say that Potomac has outshined Atlanta. So they've made a name for themselves. And then, she's talking about, and within 5 minutes, Monique, made it look so bad. Not necessary. I'm not going to sit here and say that. I mean, because look at Atlanta. Atlanta has had plenty of fights, i.e. Portia. Season 5 reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She drugged Kenya by the hair. She fought with Jamie. So, yeah, miss me with that. Teresa has done far worse on Jersey. Teresa's pushed Andy at the reunion. So, miss me with the bullshit, Giselle. Like, for real, miss me with that bullshit. My thing with, the thing with Giselle is, Giselle has she just has this thing against Monique, which, for the life of me, I don't understand what it is. Now, will I say that Monique was my favorite when she came on season 2? Absolutely not. I didn't care for Monique. It wasn't that and the reason I'm going to tell you guys why I didn't care for Monique is because I felt like, number one, Monique talked too fucking much. And I didn't care about her having the houses and no shit like that, because I'm not gonna knock no black person that has done something good in their lives. I'm not gonna knock that, even if it's from her husband. I'm not knocking that shit. But Giselle just came off as a bitter Betty, her and her good girlfriend Robin. Now the funny thing about Giselle and Robin is, from this trailer, you didn't see them going at it with Wendy Osefo at all. The only person that you see going with Wendy is Ashley, and I'm here for that. Like, if Wendy can read Ashley up and down, give it to me. Give it to me. But it's just funny. You know, they go after, you know, Robin and Giselle go after the younger girls. Cause they did it with, you know, Monique, and did it with Candace. And I think the reason at first why I like Candace is because Candace was able to stick it to Giselle and read Giselle for filth. But last season, she got cool with Robin and Giselle, and it just felt like she got up under Robin and Giselle's ass. And then that, you know, that killed her relationship with Monique. But what really killed her relationship last season with Monique was the fact that Monique forgave Ashley. Now, you all know, if you watched my videos last season, I told you guys last season, it wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have been able to forgive Ashley after all the shit that she had did to Monique that season before. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have been able to forgive her. But Monique did. Monique is a bigger person than I am. Gotta put it out there like that. Now, let's get into this trailer just a little. Go talk about this trailer. Now, Ashley, I could have done without the fact of you telling us that you have a tear in your anus. I so did not need to hear that. That was something that I could have done without. I don't want to hear about your anus being ripped. I don't want to hear about you and Michael's sex life. Speaking of Michael, Michael is back in the news again with another scandal. Going to a hotel, I think it was with a stripper and a man. Damn. You know what, Ash? I mean, you got your baby. Get out. That's the best that I can say for Ashley. You got your baby. Why not just get out of the marriage? Because it's obvious that you two were, this was a transaction. And I'm not judging, but it just feels like this was a transaction. And especially after you re-signed that prenup, you want to prove to him that you were in it for the long haul. But I didn't believe that. But, you know, if Ashley wants to say she's in his marriage for the long haul, but the fact that he just keeps doing stuff and make you look stupid, at a certain point in time, you got to say enough's enough. Enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Let's talk about Robin Dixon. I'm still trying to figure out why Robin is back. I'm drawing a blank. Because we saw her and Juan, they're doing counseling. I guess the good thing about this counseling is it ain't Dr. Jeff and it's not Dr. Sherry's whiny voiced ass. So I'm cool with that. But I just don't understand this whole situation. It's just like, really? Why not? Robin, you've been on the show for 5 fucking years. Well, 4 years, 5 seasons. Why didn't you and Juan go to counseling season 1 or 2? I mean, you guys have been living together since the show started. Why have y'all not gone to counseling before now? Oh, I get it. You needed a storyline. You needed a different storyline. I'm pretty sure production told you had to do something different, or else it's kaput for Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm pretty sure those checks they might not be as big as Atlanta's checks, but they're probably damn near close to Atlanta's checks. Because if I'm not, I know Atlanta has the highest ratings of the Housewives franchise, and I'm pretty sure Potomac is not too far behind it. I'm pretty positive Potomac is not too far behind it in the ratings department. I don't know. You guys can let me know. And I watch all the Housewives franchises. Now let's deviate just a little bit from the trailer for just a quick question that I have that I want to ask. So to everyone who watches the Housewives franchises, this is a question that Ramona brought up in BravoCon. And I don't know if I ever asked this question. I probably did, but I'm going to ask it again. You guys, let me know I know which Housewives put, Housewives on the map. It's Orange County. I know that for a fact that Orange County is the original. Again, you guys, I've watched every franchise, minus the international ones. I've never watched those, but I know Orange County is the original, as Vicky Gunvalson. But out of the Housewives franchises, which one is the one that made you guys start watching Real Housewives? For me, it was Atlanta. Atlanta is the reason that I started watching the Housewives franchise. Then with Atlanta, I moved to New Jersey, and for some odd reason, I was a fan of Teresa. Me and my best friend don't know what I saw in Teresa, because I don't like her to this day. I don't like her currently. Then I went from New Jersey to Miami, which was short lived. Then I watched DC, which was one season. I absolutely could not stand DC because of Mikhail Salahi. Like she was the one that I could not stand when she crashed the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So then I went from DC. I watched what did I watch next? I went from DC, I believe, to I watched. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know if I watched New York was the last one that I started watching. I will say that. I don't know if I went to maybe I went to Orange County. No, 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 no. Beverly Hills was after. I watched I watched every season of Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Then I went to Orange County. Then I went when Potomac and Dallas started. I watched Potomac and Dallas in season one of both seasons. Then I started watching New York. So yeah, so let me know which one you guys started watching. Which one put you guys onto Housewives? Was it New York, like what Ramona Singer wants to say, which I love Ramona, batshit crazy, or was it Atlanta or Orange County? Let me know in the comment section below. So back to this trailer. Now, Karen and Ray. My whole situation with Karen and Ray, I hope that Karen and Ray, because I see that, like I said, you guys, I follow Karen on social media, so I see when she's doing stuff with Ray. I would have thought Karen would be promoting her La Dame fragrance because Karen is because she's always on HSN selling that stuff. So I mean, I know she talked about it last season, but last season it had not really, jumped off. So I would think maybe Karen would be talking about her fragrance or whatever because that's what I see her doing on Twitter. I mean, not on Twitter, but on Instagram. That's all she ever talks about is her fragrance. So I was kind of surprised when I saw the trailer, and it was the fact that her and Ray are having issues in their marriage, where she's asking him if he still loves her, and he's saying that things have changed over time. Which I mean, that's understandable. Shit changes over time, but I don't think he's saying he's not in love with her. But she got mad about it, and she's telling the girls that she should have left a long time ago. I'm like, okay, Karen. And you guys know I love Karen. And speaking of Karen, what the hell was that ugly ass shit that was on her head? Like, I just did not understand what that was. It looked worse than that shit last season that she wore when she had that feather duster dress on that she was dusting Ashley. I let her have that because she was dusting Ashley, and I don't give a fuck about Ashley. So yeah, I don't know what's up with Karen. Candace, I think I heard what Candace's storyline is that Candace is trying to get pregnant. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do, Candace. I don't really give a fuck. God, this is so crazy. Because when Candace came on, I loved the trio of her, Karen, and Monique. And I've actually heard behind the scenes that Karen and Candace have fallen out with each other because Candace wants Karen to take her side in this whole Monique situation. And you guys, I'm gonna speak on that in just a few minutes, the whole Candace and Monique situation. Let's talk about Gizelle. So Gizelle, we all know that her storyline this season is her getting back with Jamal Bryant. I feel like this is literally just that, like with her girl pal Robin. I feel like Robin and Gizelle had to do something to solidify themselves this season. Because last season, Robin had nothing, and Gizelle, the only thing that Gizelle had was that house. So I don't know what. So but we all do know that with Gizelle did go on that date with Jamal Bryant to Dave Chappelle's. Was it Dave Chappelle, you guys? Was it? I think it was a Dave Chappelle comedy special, but that was before Potomac camera started filming. So I don't really necessarily 100% know what to think about that situation. But like I said, I do believe it is a storyline with Gizelle. You can't tell me any otherwise. Cause why? I mean, never mind. Never mind. I really, when it comes to Gizelle, I kind of honestly don't care. Now, I know I'm probably going to be at odds with my cousin because I know my cousin, she likes Robin and Gizelle. More specifically, Gizelle. We're on the opposite sides on two Bravo shows. We're on the opposite side, actually three Bravo shows. Married to Medicine Los Angeles, and Potomac. Because on Potomac, she is Gizelle. She's like Gizelle. On Married to Medicine Atlanta, she likes Quad. You guys know I don't care for Quad. And on Married to Medicine Los Angeles, she doesn't like Shanique, which I actually kind of liked Shanique last season. But yeah. So now, let's just go into this whole situation with Candace and Monique. You guys, I'm not going to take a side on this whole situation with Candace and Monique just yet. I'm going to wait until the show comes out to develop an opinion, and then we'll talk about it in the reviews when I do the reviews. But for right now, just looking at the trailer, it does feel like Candace did start that situation with Monique. Oh, you gonna drag me, Monique? Monique said, you want me to do it? Grabbing her hair. It was funny. Now, you guys, like I said, I don't want to take a side. I really don't want to take a side because we don't know the full gist of what happened. But just going off of what I saw in the trailer when Monique grabbed Candace's hair, oh God, I don't want to say. I can't say anything, you guys. I'm not gonna say anything. We're just gonna reserve that for when the show comes on, because I cannot say, because I don't know who provoked who first. So I'm not going to say that, you know, Monique should have put her hands in her hair, because we don't know what Candace did to start the situation, or if Candace started the situation. We don't know. It's kind of gonna be like, and I'm probably gonna have people I know when the show comes out, it's probably gonna be a difference of opinion on both sides. You know, people who love Candace and my people who like Monique. I know it's gonna be a difference of opinion. It's kind of for me, like, oh God, I hope it's not. You know, I pray to God it's not like the situation of season 5 Atlanta reunion, where I had so many people on Twitter coming at me about my opinion about Portia and Kenya. You guys know I love Portia, hands down, and I took my love for Portia out of the situation with her and Kenya. I took my love for Portia out of that situation. I had to just look at it from a viewer who's impartial, who's a viewer who, you know, I just had to be impartial with that situation. And I had to say, when it came down to Portia and Kenya, I was on Portia's side because of the fact, like I said before, you guys, I was in band, so I know what a bullhorn sounds like. That shit is loud as fuck. It's like my band director, like I would be at the back of the field, he'd be all the way up in the press box, and you could hear that goddamn, and it was just loud. So I know how that feels. And then for her to put shit in Portia's face, I was on Portia's side. Don't put nothing in my face, because if you do, I'm going to drag your ass. Point blank, and the period. And I had people who were against me with the whole situation in Jersey this past season when it came down to Danielle versus Margaret. I was on Margaret's side. So what, I mean, oh my God, people. Water, because she poured water on Danielle's head. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. Danielle's gonna turn into, you know, Danielle's gonna melt like the Wicked Witch. I don't give a fuck about water. Throw water at me. I'm gonna be like, ha ha, that's the best you got. I'm gonna be like, that's the best you got. Come on, baby. Throw hands. You've been fucking with me this whole time. Throw some motherfucking hands. If you ain't throwing hands, I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can. I've had people throw water on me. I don't give a fuck. Water doesn't bother me. I'm be like, oh, okay. We two can play that game. I'm gonna get some more water. Pop, douse you in the face. We can throw water all day, every day. The different, like people talking about, oh, she threw water in her. She poured water over her. She poured water over her. I don't give a fuck. Did Margaret pull Danielle's hair? No. And then the fact that Teresa sat there and told her to do it. I would have beat the shit out of Teresa. I'm sorry, I just do not like Teresa. My dislike for Teresa came with when she was endorsing Dum Dum. Y'all don't know who Dum Dum is, as Roxanne calls him, WhatsApp. But yeah, you guys, now, wow, I didn't even know that this video was gonna be as long as it was. I'm glad it's pretty long. But yeah, you know, that's the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer. My thoughts of the trailer. You guys, let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. Did you enjoy it? Are you ready for season 5 of Potomac? I am ready for season 5 of Potomac. I've been saying that for weeks because, unfortunately, you guys, Atlanta's just not giving it. And Atlanta is my baby. I love Atlanta to death, but it's just not giving it to me. So let's have a discussion down below. Like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And I hope you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one, which is going to be Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Miami's reunion. Until then, you guys, later.